Imagine a man who once stood on the world's most prestigious stages, from the Churchill Show to the Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, suddenly trading his designer suits for a pair of walking boots and the dusty roads of Kenya. In March 2026, Eric Omondi is no longer just a comedian making you laugh. He is a man on a mission that has pushed his body to the absolute breaking point. While most millionaires are relaxing in their mansions, Eric was recently hospitalized, fighting exhaustion and injury during a grueling 400-kilometer charity trek from Nairobi to Bija. But why? Is this the ultimate publicity stunt for his 2027 political ambitions? Or has the president of comedy truly found a new calling as the president of the poor? Today, we are auditing the life and the 250 million shilling empire of Eric Omondi. From his humble beginnings in Siaya to his armored Lexus and the Sisi Kwa Sisi movement that is shaking the foundations of Kenyan activism. This is the 9.9 rated story of a man who decided that being funny wasn't enough. He wanted to be legendary. Before the millions and the viral activism, there was a skinny boy from Siaya County. Born on March 9th, 1982, Eric Omondi was raised in a family of four where laughter was often the only currency they had in abundance. He honed his sharp wit at Kisumu Boys High School before heading to Daystar University to sharpen his mind with a degree in mass communication and journalism. His entry into the limelight wasn't an instant explosion. It was a slow burn. He started as a news reporter for NTV, but the suit and tie couldn't contain his energy. In 2008, everything changed. He stepped onto the stage of the Churchill Show, and within minutes, a star was born. For 7 years, he was the heartbeat of Kenyan comedy, eventually leaving in 2015 to launch his own show. By 2017, he did the unthinkable. He became the first Kenyan comedian to appear on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. At that moment, Eric wasn't just a Kenyan star. He was a global export. He dominated the African Entertainment Awards USA for 3 consecutive years, and the BBC ranked him as one of the top 10 funniest men on the continent. But even as the fame reached its peak, a shift was happening inside him. Before we dive into his 2026 net worth and that 141 million shilling mansion, if you love seeing the real stories behind Kenyan icons, hit that subscribe button right now. We're auditing the biggest names in the 254 every single week. Fast forward to 2023, and the man who used to make us laugh began to make us think. It started with a protest outside Parliament against the high cost of living, a move that saw him and 16 others arrested. But Eric didn't back down. He launched the Sisi Kwa Sisi initiative, a grassroots fundraising machine that has changed more lives in 3 years than some government departments do in a decade. As of March 2026, Eric has completed what many called impossible, the Walk of Love. He trekked hundreds of kilometers across the country to raise funds for the Sisi Kwa Sisi Help and Rescue Center, a dedicated hospital for the vulnerable. The journey wasn't just for the cameras. Eric was hospitalized during the trek, suffering injuries that trended across social media, drawing support from superstars like Ferdinand Omanyala, Samido, and Asia Nasina. This isn't just about charity anymore. With his official announcement to run for the Langata MP seat in 2027, every kilometer he walks is a political statement. He is building a brand based on the people's struggle, and in 2026, he is officially the most talked about man in the country. Now, let's talk about the numbers. Being the president of entertainment pays well, very well. As of early 2026, Eric Omondi's net worth is conservatively estimated between 200 million Kenyan shillings and 250 million Kenyan shillings. Where does that wealth come from? It's a diversified empire. The mansion, Eric recently unveiled a stunning 141 million Kenyan shillings 7-bedroom mansion that looks more like a resort than a home. The garage. His taste in cars is as bold as his comedy. He moves in a black armored Lexus SUV, a vehicle designed for high-profile figures, and a Range Rover valued at approximately 8 million shillings. Digital real estate. With over 500K YouTube subscribers and millions of followers on Instagram, his digital footprint is a money-printing machine for brand endorsements. Business ventures. Eric Omondi Studios and big-time entertainment. launched in 2020, serve as the hub for his production and talent management. Despite the wife material controversy that saw him clash with the KFCB and Ezekiel Mutua in years past, Eric has successfully rebranded his controversy into influence. He has proven that in the digital age, attention is the new gold. But wealth and fame often come at a personal cost. In 2026, Eric Omondi remains officially unmarried. His high-profile engagement to the Italian beauty Chantal ended in 2018, and his more recent relationship with Lynne Njihia reportedly ended in 2025. However, his role as a father remains his anchor. He is a proud co-parent to his son, Zahari Omondi, born in 2014 to media personality Jacque Maribe, and his daughter, Kyla Haley Omondi, born in August 2023 to Lynne Njihia. In an era of deadbeat allegations, Eric has been vocal about his commitment to his children, often using his platform to advocate for active fatherhood. As 2026 unfolds, Eric Omondi stands at a crossroads. Is he the savior of the poor, or the most brilliant political strategist Kenya has ever seen? One thing is certain. He has outgrown the stage of the Churchill show and is now performing on the grandest stage of all, the streets of Kenya. Success, as Eric proves, isn't just about how much you have in your bank account. It's about how much you give back when everyone is watching. What do you think? Does Eric Omondi have what it takes to be the next Langata MP, or should he stick to the comedy stage? Drop your comments below. We want to hear from the Sisi Kwa Sisi family. If you found this 2026 update valuable, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell. You won't want to miss our next deep dive into the hidden wealth of Kenya's political elite. Until next time, keep grinding.